Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. This time we're going to be doing some monthly rivals. I don't usually grind monthly rivals too much, but this time we have a new car, this NIO EP9, the first Chinese supercar. And also the opinions about it are very different. Some people say it's absolutely brilliant, the new meta and everything else, and others say it's a complete crap and should not be there at all and not worth driving at all. So I figured I'll check it out, so off we go. And the way I usually approach the rivals is I let the game set whatever the nearest time is for me, from my friend list, from my club list, because I don't see much point setting the bar too high from the start. I know that the first couple of laps are gonna suck. The times will be terrible. I'll be getting used to the car, I'll be getting used to the track, and yeah, I will progress as I go. So setting the bar really high from the start just doesn't make sense to me. The opponent will disappear somewhere behind the horizon and I won't learn anything. I won't see their lines, I won't see their breaking points, nothing. So yeah, I take the nearest one that I get, then I beat them, I collect the reward, I don't keep lapping, and then I start the next one. Probably the only exception to that are really long tracks like Goliath, where I would probably keep lapping until I'm overall satisfied with the time I set. Also, this is S2 class, the most difficult for me. I have quite a bit of a trouble keeping up with the car. The cars are way too fast in S2, so I don't expect too much from this run. I'm generally satisfied if I can put 10%, top 10% time in S2 class, but sometimes I get, you know, this sporty mood and I keep pushing it as much as I can. So we'll see how this one will go. So that's the first rival down, and it places us in top 14%, which is not bad, but I know I can do better. So off we go with the next attempt. Now as I said, you keep progressing with every lap, and the first couple of opponents are usually something you make a quick work of. You can see this is the second lap in my run, and I put the successful ones. There's no point placing a few hours of footage. Well, won't be few hours this time, but overall what you're gonna see in 10 minutes is a progression over about hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, something like that total, spread over 2 days. I did a few runs yesterday, last night, and a few today. So here is the other opponent beaten up, and that's top 9%, which is already my usual target. So setting a better time from there took me quite a bit more time. You can see I'm on my 8th lap, and on one of the laps I was actually 4/10 faster than my target time, but I managed to dirty the lap in the very end by brushing the wall, which was quite upsetting. So now I need to try and collect that the time again. And yeah, this was the lap 8 when I finally managed to do it, kind of, but the lap was very far from ideal. I actually wasn't happy about it at all. It is not proper. I had better ones in the process, but it did hit the result. You'll see just barely. You can see the ghost is right behind me, and yeah, 20 thousandths. Not good enough. I know I can do better because I had a dirty time 4/10 better. However, getting there took quite a bit more time. You can see I'm on my lap 13 to beat my next ghost. That took a while, considering there were quite a few wins in the process as well. So it's not just 13 minutes that that it takes to go through 13 laps. As you can see, we're really close, and this is where I am a bit faster and immediately lost quite a bit of time on going wide in the corner. So now I also know that while I'm beating this target, I can actually do even better. I can be faster, and that's about the moment when you know, this feeling, okay, I can do a little bit more, I can do a little bit more, gets me going until basically until I don't feel I can do better. And this last one got me up to what, top 4%, but I also know that I had a dirty lap in 49.6 range, so that's my new self target really, which I feel like I need to hit, and I know I can because I did a dirty one with that. And when you think about the dirty laps, there's obviously various kinds, but I don't count where I smashed the wall flying, you know, way too hot, which becomes not representative of any time. It may be slow, it may be faster, whatever. The dirty laps that I do count would probably be brushing the wall just accidentally a little bit, so you know you can do the speed. And there I am in 49.6, and I kind of felt that maybe this is time to stop with 3%, but I decided to give it another go, just to see if I can get higher. You know, can I find more time? Can I find a little bit more? And while I was doing that, my previous rival Zitemsback messaged me on Xbox saying, hey, you know, I can't let you beat my time on Rivals, so I knew he's running lap after lap now to beat my time, so that gave me a little bit extra motivation to go higher and higher, which is what you're looking at now. And if you're curious what I think about the car, I think it's brilliant. I don't know how competitive it is in terms of setting the world record times and stuff like that, or in online, but what I know is it's really fast and it drives really well. It's easy to control, it's very pleasant to drive. The only thing that probably bothers me is the same thing as I have with all electric cars, which is a single gear where you don't really get to shift at all, and the lack of sound. Each time on each session on Rivals, when I started the run, I would feel like I'm a little bit deaf, you know, as if my ears are failing because the muffled sounds are not giving me the audio feedback that I expect from it. So yeah, I had that feeling, but otherwise the car is really nice. It's pleasant to drive, and it's a really good exercise to do the Rivals in. And this lap you're watching right now has finally put me into the 1% mark, which is always the target. I don't really care about being top 1000, top 500 or something, but 1% is what I'm happy with, so I went to sleep pretty happy with the time and the lap. And obviously when I woke up, I found that Zitemsback did take 3/10 from my time. So instead of editing the video right away, I took my controller and started lapping to try to beat him. He kept being faster in the first two corners, so it took me 10 laps, as you can see, to actually manage to get through them at a comparable pace. Not faster, he's still quite a bit ahead, but at least I wasn't losing too much time there, and I knew I can catch him in the end of the track, which is exactly what you're about to see. So now Zitems, I took 3/10 of your time, which is the result of this lap, and I don't think I'll be back in this car anytime soon. I think that's just enough to keep me happy. And yeah, 1% time, always something to strive for. And I hope you enjoyed the video, because I did enjoy making it, and I see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.